I watched a video today, and it was talking about, as you could say, choice. It was talking about choice. There's a lot of things that we choose and say, oh, it just happened, or oh, I didn't have no control over it. But God gave you the point of choice, especially when it's something that's within you, like your brain or your heart or the stuff that you like or things like that. That's a choice. It's mixed with habit and things like that, but it's a choice. All of it's a choice. And I just want to give y'all, just some examples. Maybe it'll give y'all some insight on it. You have a person that has extremely bad road rage, right? Extremely bad road rage. Curses, yells, almost runs the other person off the road just because they hopped in front of them. Now, say for instance, a person hops in front of you and you're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You say all the road rage stuff that people say. Instead of doing that negative stuff, think about this. That person could be having to go somewhere. Somebody could be in an emergency, so they have to get up and go. First off, that's the first thing you need to think. So think positively on that. That's a positive thing, that they're trying to get to where they need to go to help. All right. Even if that's not the case, that is a way that you can think to where you ain't getting on these people's heads and treating these people badly. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing. A choice between a negative and a positive. Now, when it comes to certain choices you make, say for instance, you in your bed or whatever, you feel some type of way, you have a conscience there. You have a conscience that you can listen to, because it's always there that you can listen to and stop what you're doing, but you have to have enough willpower to stop doing it. But it's always there. It's always there. But say for instance, you get a thought in your head, like an intrusive thought, and you're like, people act on intrusive thoughts all the time. But once again, it's still a choice. So you can have multiple intrusive thoughts. And if you want them to stop, you don't want to be thinking about whatever you're thinking about no more. A lot of people say grasp it. They're talking about religious things. They be like, grasp the thought, take control over it. I'm going to give y'all a step-by-step process of how to get that thought on up out, because I got a lot of intrusive thoughts in this head. This ADHD filled brain, Travante. Okay, it's a lot of stuff going on up in here. But here's what I want to say. What you do when you have those intrusive thoughts, if you get into the word, get into the Bible, things like that, you'll understand that all you need to do is put God and Jesus in your head, and that other stuff will disappear. It'll literally disappear. Now, it might come back depending on the circumstance, but it builds habit, so you're gonna have to do it again and again and again until it eventually completely disappears, or you're comfortable enough to just keep having God just fill your brain. Keep having Jesus just fill your brain. So let's say I'm thinking about saying something extremely inappropriate, intrusive thought, okay? Guess what? I'm able, God gave me the will, I am able to be like, Jesus, God, come in my brain, capture that thought, get that thought out of the head. I don't care if I gotta repeat it out loud, repeat it in my brain, just keep going, just keep going. Eventually, you just keep doing whatever you're doing in life, and that thought, if you just keep saying Jesus and God and they take it away, it will go away. It will go away. Eventually, it will go away. And then you're going to be like, what was I thinking about? And then you're not going to know. You know how people just randomly just be forgetting about something mid-conversation? Because their mind gets taken somewhere else. It's not on that main thing that they were talking about, so they forget about it. You're pretty much doing that exact same thing, but purposefully. I mean, it's some big brain stuff right here, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I wanted to tell y'all. Hopefully this helped somebody on here. Travante out of here. Hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day, night, evening. God bless y'all.